Imagine this. A single platoon of modern U.S. Navy SEALs suddenly drops into the middle of ancient Egypt. 3,000 years ago. No backup, no GPS, no Wi-Fi, just cutting-edge gear, night vision goggles, and a whole lot of confused pharaohs. Could 16 of the world's most elite warriors actually conquer an entire ancient civilization? Let's find out. No backup, no GPS, no Wi-Fi, just cutting-edge gear, night vision goggles, and a whole lot of confused pharaohs. Could 16 of the world's most elite warriors actually conquer an entire ancient civilization? Let's find out. Hey everyone, welcome back to Brain Flip Chanel, where we throw logic into a time machine and ask really dumb but surprisingly smart questions. If you love this mix of chaos, history, and science, smash that like button and subscribe, because today, we're about to rewrite Egyptian history with modern firepower. Okay, picture this. It's around 1250 BC, the height of ancient Egypt's power under Pharaoh Ramses II. The pyramids are already standing tall, chariots roll through dusty roads, and priests are chanting under the blazing desert sun. Then suddenly, boom, a CH-47 Chinook helicopter appears out of nowhere, landing near the Nile. Out steps 16 Navy SEALs, armed with M4 carbines, body armor, drones, and enough firepower to make every mummy in Egypt cry. They have limited ammo, solar chargers for comms, and food supplies for maybe 2 weeks. Their mission? Survive, and somehow take control of ancient Egypt. Let's start with the obvious. The Egyptians would absolutely lose their minds. To them, the SEALs would look like gods. Metal armor, glowing eyes from night vision, rifles that roar like thunder, and the ability to fly drones that can spy from the sky. Yeah, that's straight-up divine power. The pharaoh's priests would call it the wrath of Ra, and the common people would probably worship the SEALs on sight. But things wouldn't be that easy, because once the pharaoh realizes these new gods bleed just like everyone else, he's not going to worship them. He's going to want them gone. So, could the SEALs actually win? Well, in the short term, absolutely. Each SEAL is trained for extreme warfare, stealth, and survival. Against Bronze Age soldiers with spears and bows, total domination. A single SEAL team could wipe out hundreds of troops before breakfast. Their rifles would shred through chariots like paper. Thermal scopes could see enemies hiding in the dark. Even one drone strike would look like magic, fire raining from the sky. But there's a problem. Ammo doesn't last forever. Once their bullets and batteries run out, things start to get ancient really fast. Let's talk survival. Modern gear in a world without electricity, oil, or resupply means they're on a countdown clock. Sure, they could recharge some equipment with solar panels, but ammunition? Once it's gone, it's gone. So, the SEALs would have to adapt. They might start training local Egyptians, teaching them modern tactics, hand signals, and formations. In a few months, they could turn farmers and workers into the first modern army on Earth. They'd use captured metal to forge crude gunpowder weapons, maybe even build basic explosives. Imagine ancient Egypt suddenly developing muskets and grenades, 2,000 years early. Now, here's where things get spicy. Pharaoh Ramses isn't just going to sit in his golden palace while these mysterious warriors gather followers. He'd send tens of thousands of soldiers, war chariots, and even battle-trained elephants to crush them. But if the SEALs played it smart, using guerrilla tactics, ambushes, and psychological warfare, they could easily win the propaganda war. Think about it. A few night raids, exploding arrows, and a display of their sky gods' drones could convince half of Egypt that the SEALs are divine beings sent to replace Ramses himself. If the SEALs actually overthrew the pharaoh, the world would change forever. They'd introduce democracy, sanitation, advanced medicine, and engineering concepts thousands of years early. The Egyptians, already master builders, would absorb modern knowledge like sponges. Within a generation, you might see pyramids with plumbing, steel armor, even early electricity experiments. The timeline of human civilization would fast forward by millennia. By the time Greece and Rome rise, Egypt might already be launching rockets made of limestone and ambition. But here's the twist. The SEALs probably wouldn't want to rule. They're trained to complete missions, not sit on thrones. The psychological pressure, isolation, and total lack of modern comfort would destroy morale. And eventually, disease, desert heat, or a failed resupply would take them down. They might fade into legend, worshipped as the sky warriors of Ra, mysterious beings who appeared for a short time and changed Egypt forever. Future generations would carve their images into temples, strange men in black armor holding thundersticks. Archaeologists in our time would dig them up and think, weird. So, could a U.S. Navy SEAL platoon conquer ancient Egypt? For a few months, yes, easily. For decades? Not a chance. But their short visit would spark an unstoppable chain reaction in history, one that could make the modern world arrive thousands of years early. A tiny spark of future technology lighting up the ancient world. So what do you think? Would the SEALs become gods, heroes, or just another forgotten legend lost to the sands of time? Drop your theories in the comments. And if you enjoyed this wild journey through time, hit that like button and subscribe for more insane what-if scenarios. Until next time, stay curious and keep both brain cells firing.